Whether you run a factory or a hotel, a university or a bank, water is a huge risk to your operations. You rely on water whether you realize it or not. In fact, every time anybody in the world punches enter on a Google search, you're using 2 tablespoons of water just to conduct that Google search, just for that person. The smartest companies in the world, the smartest communities in the world, and I'm talking about Ford and Intel, IBM and Coca-Cola, Hershey's, Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, whether you're in the microchip business or the cruise ship business, whether you're in the food business or the apparel manufacturing business, those companies are thinking about their water risk and remaking their operations to use less water. What they discover is 2 really remarkable things. Saving water is a positive spiral. It saves you money not just on water, but on all kinds of related costs. As soon as you start using less water, you start using less energy and less electricity. And so saving water in sustainable terms is an upward spiral of positive impacts. The second thing companies discover is that being water smart, being creative and imaginative about how you manage your water use gives you a competitive advantage. Ford is a great example. Ford actually has 2 factories in northern Mexico that are only operating today in 2013 because of their water smart systems that have been put in place in the last 10 years. There's a terrible drought in northern Mexico, and those factories wouldn't be running if Ford hadn't thought ahead. So being water smart gives you a huge competitive advantage, whether you're a single company or a single installation of a company or a whole community, a place like Las Vegas, a place like Orlando, Florida, where they're really doing smart things with water. And so the good news about water problems is they're solvable. The bad news is water is not subject to wishful thinking. You have to look ahead and imagine the kind of company or the kind of community you want and start planning for smart water use now so that you end up there 10 years from now. If you do that, it puts you a whole leg up on everybody else.